Y'all, so we just walked into, oh my goodness. Well, y'all just do what you gotta do right on the road. We just drove right into Caprock, and then there's just an entire buffalo herd hanging out. Just right fucking here, excuse me, right here. Just hanging out like we're buffalo. And we're gonna holler at one another. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I don't want you, please don't hit my car. Wow.
Oh, look at the baby.
Wow. I mean, they're just right here.
Look at the baby over
Look
there.
how big that guy is. Look at those guys going after each other. Look, there's two groups of them. All right, let's... Oh, you guys.
That's a big one.
Well, keep moving so he doesn't decide he wants to come and hurt us. Hi.
Tatanka.
Oh my gosh. You should probably try to keep... Oh, look at the baby on the ground. Hey, you got some twisty horns. Are you going to come across the road now?
Ooh, Tatanka.
Don't come across the road at us, okay? Oh, my Lord and my Lanta. Well, that's just amazing.
There they are.
Well, good morning. Okay, so first of all, there's buffalo everywhere. We haven't even gotten out of the car yet, and there's just buffalo everywhere. But we've got, this is the prairie dog area. You could scoot, you got to scooch forward. There's prairie dogs everywhere.
There's one just right there.
Where?
Right there.
There is one right there. I can't see on account of the sun. See, there's prairie dogs. They're just freaking everywhere. And there are little holes in their little community. Look. Look at that prairie dog right there. Look, right there. There's prairie dog. How fun.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
You see him right there? He's looking at us. Then there's another prairie dog over there. And then there's the buffalo right there. I said, I think that's a roadrunner. When we were down, a little ways back. I said, I think there's a roadrunner over there. Oh wait, oh my God, those are prairie dogs. Hi, prairie dog. Well, that's just fun. Well, that's just fun, y'all. So these are prairie dogs. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. There's tons of them out here. There's also buffalo and Amy. And the buffalo roam free here in the park. So you have to make sure, and there's babies right now. Oh, look at it go. Oh my gosh.
It's so tight. I think it's tail.
It might bark. Hold on. Oh, no barking. Yep, those are standing up. Well, this is just a blast. This is fantastic. Oh, there's one that's going to run right across the road. Oh, no, it went down into its little hole. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. There's prairie dogs everywhere, y'all. Prairie dogs and buffalo. Caprock so far has, I mean, we've just got here. We road tripped over here. We didn't realize it was going to take so long for us to get here, or we were so far away. We were an hour and a half from it, and we were like, day trip, whatever. So we just got here a little while ago, and we are just already I mean, this is fantastic. This is 100% fantastic.
Oh, my day checklist is done. I'm not leaving this area.
Why are you stretching? That one's having a yoga class. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord and my Lanta. Y'all, there's a prairie dog over there barking at me. You hear him? Oh, he's gone in the hole. He's like, bye. So I was really focused on the prairie dogs, and I didn't realize there were just two big old buffaloes sitting right over there. So I'm just going to try to stay as far away from these guys as I can. But look, that's a prairie dog hole. But we'll walk over here, like this. Now he's gonna yell at me from over there. Hear him? He's trying to tell that one right there to go in the ground. I'm not gonna hurt you, dude. How fun is that? Y'all see that little old prairie dog right there? Hi, prairie dog. You just gonna stare at me?
I was kicking.
You were kicking just a second ago. You kick it up. So the buffalo are just like here you go. We're buffalo and we're just right here hanging out. Just like
There's your trailhead.
there's your trailhead.
Take a
There's
walk.
your buffalo. And there's a couple
Just
of prairie
walk right in
dogs.
front of my
Yeah,
big
just
old horns.
walk right in front of my big old head with prairie dogs. I mean, they're just right there.
There's more up there.
And there's more, and there are more coming. There are more coming. I think they're going to cross the road here. Look at them. They're just, hello. I'm not interested in headbutting you with my car because you are giant and probably weigh more than my car. Hello. They're just, that's just, did you see how he saunters with his big old head? He just saunters
Really
with us.
cool.
He's like, I'm the coolest buffalo ever. Wow. Good morning. We are out here at Caprock Canyon State Park, and it is a glorious day. We got a little bit of a late start today because I did not realize that we were so far away from Caprock where we were. So we got out here a little late, but so far it has just been really cool. They've got a state bison herd out here, so there's just bison everywhere roaming around, big old buffalo everywhere. They've got babies, so they've got a whole bunch of babies right now. We just passed the prairie dog area. It's a gorgeous day. It's probably in the mid 40s right now, but I've got all my sunscreens on. I'm probably still gonna get sunburned again today, but it is what it is. I am starting at the Eagle Point trailhead. This trail is just a moderate 2-mile trail one way. Amy's going to pick me up at the end of it, so I'm not going down and back because this one crosses 2 roads. So this one she'll be able to pick me up at. She and Little are going to just be kind of hanging out, enjoying the park today, not going to really do any trails. Little's feet are kind of sore, so she doesn't really need to be running about. But I'm very excited. We're going to hit this trail up. There's a natural bridge formation on the trail, so I look forward to seeing that. So far what I see of the trail is it's nice and wide. A lot like, it's just like Paladura, where it's nice and wide and a flat, hard surface to walk on. They still have all of this. It's the same type of geological formation that we're seeing everywhere. So there's a vein of gypsum right here at the beginning of this trail. I mean, just a huge vein of it. And I have completely become obsessed with this geological formation. So, geology, I love geology. So geology rocks. Anyway, I'm super excited. There's my trailhead right there. I'm going to get started and I'll see y'all in a minute. So I haven't even started, but just right off the bat, there is some really neat stuff going on here right at the beginning of this trail. When you talk about a vein of gypsum, this is a vein of gypsum right here on the surface. You see that it's just everywhere, like all of these different pockets. And I'm trying not to get too far off the trail because I don't want to mess with the environment over here, but try not to step on too much. But do you see how this vein, it's just opened up, probably from buffalo or something like that stepping on it, because there's so many out here. But you see that this gypsum is just scattered all over the ground. these huge holes of it. I mean, it's just scattered everywhere. This is pretty amazing. Just giant chunks of it. So, wow. Well, dear Caprock Canyon State Park, you are incredible. I mean, already I'm just barely on this trail, and it's fantastic. I feel like I'm one with the canyon, and they've got this really neat thing. Be a citizen scientist. So you put your camera phone right up there and take a snapshot, and the Texas Parks and Wildlife will add it to their time-lapse video. So y'all know I'm going to do that right now. So I have walked out here on this little jetty to see this beautiful and incredible view. This is just glorious, y'all. Next to Dinosaur Valley, I think Caprock might be my favorite. I feel like it might just be a little bit of a hidden gem. Maybe I shouldn't post anything about it so it stays a hidden gem, but you know I need to share, so come visit Caprock, y'all. So I'll say so far that this trail is pretty moderate. It's been some ups and downs. Right now we're going down. We're supposed to be coming across a natural bridge here soon, so hopefully we're fixing to walk up on that. But this is a really nice trail. It's nice and wide. I've really enjoyed so far. I've really only gone like a half a mile, but it's been non-stop incredible scenery so far. So Eagle Point Trail, I would say, is a nice little easy out and back. I am almost a mile and a half into this trail, and it has been absolutely glorious. It has warmed up quite a bit. I think it's still in the mid-40s, but because the sun is out, I've already shed a layer. I did pretty quick. But one of the things that I love about this trail, and I know we've already talked about this a little bit, are these citizen scientist little places to take a photo are just everywhere. So that's been a lot of fun. And then they've got these wonderful plaques telling you what they're doing out here for restoration of the canyon and all of that. And the scenery does not disappoint. It is beautiful. And this trail is moderate, so there have been quite a few ups and downs, but it's just beautiful out here, y'all. I am enjoying every minute of it. I'm headed that way. This is a pretty good trail, hard packed ground, like I said before, moderate, easygoing. I really enjoyed it. Again, make sure that you are out here with a proper sunscreen and whatnot. I sunscreened up pretty good and have my lightweight running stuff on so I don't get too hot. It's just so great out here, y'all. It's quiet. I haven't seen anyone else on the trail. I can't hear anything but the wind. And it's just wonderful. I wanted to stop and share this scenic overlook here with y'all. Hope that y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Well, that's it. I have completed Eagle Point Trail. It was 2 miles. I did it in 1 hour and 6 minutes. It was a great trail. I loved all of it. It was really an awesome trail. At the end, though, if you're hiking the trail and the gate's closed, you have a little staircase you can hop up and over. definitely a trail that I would recommend. It's moderate. It's got amazing scenery, and then you've got all of that. It just goes from different terrain to different terrain, so it was really great. Definitely a must-do. Trail number 2, Amy's just dropped me off at the Lower South Prong Trailhead. This trailhead is an out and back, but what I'm going to do is go out, and I'm hooking up with another trail while I'm out there, and then it'll take me back, and she'll pick me up at a different spot. So that's what we'll do next, and this should be a fun one, just in a parking lot, but the scenery is spectacular, to say the least. Anyway, South Prong Trail, Lower South Prong Trailhead. That's where I'm at. So we'll see how this one goes. Looks like it's pretty good, pretty flat. I think this one is listed as moderate, so we'll have some fun. So right off the bat, I can tell you that this trail is very different from the last trail that I did. But look at all those little yellow flowers. Looks like there's been a lot of horse activity on this trail, so there's been a lot of horses on this trail. We have seen a lot of horses in the park, people riding on them. But so far, I just started this trail, but the scenery is very different. I'm looking forward to seeing how the scenery changes throughout the trail. Look at the fun natural grasses over there. It's been very interesting. There's been a lot of talk with this one, and I'll have to do some more research. I didn't research Caprock as well as I should have, but there's been a lot of restoration of the canyon by bringing back the buffalo herd and the prairie dogs. There should also be some pronghorn out here, but there are no pronghorn out here right now. When we were in town earlier on our way out here, there's a little town right before you get to the park, and we stopped into a little cafe and grabbed a little bit of breakfast just to go. And I ran into the park superintendent and the deputy superintendent, and they were very nice, and they were talking about restoration of the park and which trails to hike, which trails are their favorite, that kind of thing. But they said that they haven't gotten the pronghorn back yet, but they are on the list to bring back to the park. So pronghorn, I believe, are native to this area. So it'll be nice to have pronghorn back. Look at that. Well, this is just lovely. Well, we are beginning our descent down into, and by our, I mean me, and maybe all of my personalities. I'm beginning my descent down into the canyon here, and of course, we're where all of this. We're just walking on top of gypsum here. The geological features in this park, well, and in both of the parks, have been amazing. But it's just, you're just walking on top of it. Anyway, that's where I'm going, down there. And then off to wherever that takes me. Well, this right here is where this trail takes me. Right here to this river. Where I'm going to cross. Look at that. Yeah. Fixing to make my way across this river. Look at that. All right, let me try to make the least mess possible as I cross. So it is definitely warm out here. It's like 64 degrees, but when there's a breeze, it's really nice. I am glad that I've got long sleeves on so I can kind of have some sunblock, even though I am also wearing sunscreen. I stopped in a little bit of shade. I grabbed myself one of these little energy gels that I use for running. just to kind of give me a little bit of a boost. I also got a blueberry muffin when we stopped at that little cafe, and we got ourselves some breakfast sandwiches. Amy grabbed a muffin, and I also grabbed a little blueberry muffin, and it's not little, it's huge. This thing's like the size of my hand. But I'm fixing to eat it and walk, and we've come from that direction. The scenery is lovely. It's very different than what we have been walking on, and we're going to go in that direction. And this is what we're looking at right now. Lots of cactus. Lots of buffalo poop. So there's lots of buffalo that are hanging out here roaming. They're free range buffalo. It's the Texas state herd. So they're just out here roaming around. Hopefully I won't run, smack into one, but we'll keep our eyes out. Anyway, this is where we're going. Well, the scenery has definitely changed. We've got even grass growing on the trail here, which this trail is not packed down and hard. It's very sandy. It's a very sandy trail. Here's our view. It has definitely changed. Lots of cactus, lots of grassland. I keep hearing a noise over here. I think it's just a bird. Maybe it's a buffalo. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, our trail is very different, but pretty cool. The blueberry muffin was delicious, and I feel energized with my sugar and my caffeine from my little goo. But here we are, walking along this trail. It's great. I really like it. Looks like there's some fun stuff coming up over here. I'll just walk with you. I'll just walk with me for a little bit. But so it's very soft. So it feels pretty good on your feet with the softness of it. Different from how hard pack what I have been walking on the past 2 days. It's been very hard pack. And then we did a little bit of hard pack this morning, but this is very soft. So it looks like we're coming up on, here's a riverbed anyway. I keep finding these giant rocks. Anyway, this looks like marble. I don't know what that is, maybe quartz. Here's a riverbed. I think this is let me look at the map. Wow, hold on, let's go out into the middle of the river because y'all want to see that. Wow, look at this here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is over there. I see a piece of trash. We're going to pick that up in just a second. Let me see what this river is, because we're crossing it right now, and it is give me 1 second, South Prong Little Red River. That's what this is. South Prong Little Red River. Beautiful. All right, and we're going that way. But first, I'm going to grab that piece of trash and put it in my backpack. So we're walking along. I think I've crossed the river 3 times at this point, and it's this grass with some cactus and some beautiful flowers, canyon walls. Just absolutely beautiful scenery. Very different, but it's great. I love this trail. It's a good trail. It's a really nice trail. I really have enjoyed it. I've only found 1 piece of trash, which, is fantastic. Even in natural spaces, these days you're finding little pieces, bits and pieces. And I've only run across 1 person. So it's been nice. It's been really nice. It's very quiet. Well, I would say there are definitely buffalo on this trail because somebody's taking a dirt bath right there. There's a game trail right there. And here's a big old waller spot right here. Somebody's taking a big old fat dirt bath right there. So I would say that there's definitely bison just roaming out here. I'm happy I haven't run into any while I've been out here. I've just seen them at the park bathrooms and stuff, but they're definitely out here. That is a walla spot for sure. Well, we have come to the end of the trail. I have done, most of these trails are out and back, But the cool thing is that you can hook up with other trails while you're out here. So Amy and I had marked my route for this. So at the end, I've come to the end of the route. I've got the Mesa Trail. You can get to that trailhead here and go and do it and continue a rather long loop. You can go hit the county road, which is a mile and a half up the road. This is the lower canyon trail this way, and this way is the way I'm going. I'm going to the Wild Horse camping area where Amy will pick me up. And let's see, how long did it take me to do this? I did 2.5 miles and about an hour and 20 minutes. So off I go this way. This was a great trail. I have enjoyed every second of it. I feel like I'm out. I feel like I'm in the trail for sure. There's no traffic noise. There's no noise of civilization of any kind. You're just out here, and it's great. I love it. I will say that Caprock Canyon and Paladora Canyon fill up very quickly on the weekends and usually sell out entirely by Friday afternoon. So if we purchased all of our tickets in advance. We purchased day passes in advance. I think we did a couple of weeks in advance too. So if you are planning on a trip out here, make sure that you figure out when you think you may want to go. Get online to see if days are available. Purchase your day passes and then come out here, because it fills up. The camps fill up quick. And if you're following them on any social media site, they will alert you when the camps are full. So I would say make sure to check several weeks in advance and plan your trip accordingly. So that's what we did, and that's what we'll plan to do next time. But now I'm headed that way. Well, I'm catching my breath. We're hiking up and out of the riverbed, and it is time. That's where I'm going. That's where I came from. This is where we're going. This is the scenery. Whew! That's been a climb, y'all. But again, you are coming up and out of the riverbed. So here we go. Well, that's it. I've completed it. I did that lower trail and then hooked up with the Wild Horse Trail, and now I'm done. And I'm at the Wild Horse Campground, which is also, you can have your horses here, so they've got little stables for you to keep your horses here. So that's pretty cool, but now I gotta go find Amy. My face is red again. I put sunscreen on. My face is still red. Here's Amy. We're having dinner. We are again having ramen and tofu because it is delicious and it is very easy. Some things that I will tell you that you will need for your next trip, and items that I'm already putting on my list. You will need Gold Bond lotion, the Ultra. What's wrong with Little? Little hollers. She whines. You will need Gold Bond Ultra. What's wrong, Little? What is it?
We're just trying to find a place to put Bill.
We can't find a place to put Bill. She's trying to put Bill. Oh, Bill. Oh, no. Goodness. It's dry out here, so you're going to need like really, really good lotion. I like Gold Bond. Again, lotion, lotion, lotion. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Put it in your backpack. Make sure you're carrying at least 1 liter of water per hour that you're going to be out on your hike. Hi, baby. She's a good girl. Yes, she is. I filled up my water this morning. I filled up my water bladder for my backpack this morning, And I was like, oh, I'm not going to need it all, blah, blah, blah. It's nice and cool today. And so I probably put like maybe 2.25 liters in it. And on my last hike, I was like, ooh, I'm getting a little close to being done with my water. And it started to make me a little nervous. It gets hot, right quick. Even when it's only like 60 something degrees, it gets hot because the sun is just right on you and there's no shade. So as you can see, there's no shade. Even though I had sunglasses and a hat on and sunscreen. Light colored, breathable clothing because you're going to sweat and you want that stuff to dry fast. But anyway, it's great. Caprock Canyon's great. It's like a hidden gem. It was really great. It wasn't as lots of prairie dogs. They have a huge prairie dog area. They have, what are you doing? She needs things. Can you all see her? Oh no, her lays down. Yes, a good girl. They have a buffalo herd that just roams free and is just right there, so you need to not approach it. And they were all rutting and stuff. And then so, of course, the prairie dogs. And then it's just really great. Like I had a really great time. I really feel like it's a hidden gem. There's a lot of trails, a lot of ways you can loop around the park, the whole park if you want to. It's really great. Like I had a good time. Definitely do it again. What do you say?
Dogs.
Amy really like the prairie dogs. She really, really like the prairie dogs. And they bark. What sound do they make? I don't think it was that deep. I think it was a little higher than that. But it was fun. We had a really good time.